to you all properly, you know. Other than that, everything's great. The land is good, deeds are good, development is good.
Everyone is excited, especially if they see it. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Especially building itself, growing together, all that.
We need useful, productive land. We need to be able to learn how to farm, grow our own food, consume what we produce, and then even sell the leftover, sell the extra. That's sustainable collective economics. This land right here is useful for us, but it's also a way of, as a community, we can find ways to monetize it because of the lake access, because of the off-grid living, because of the different things this land has to offer, because it's sloped. We can do walking trails, but primarily it'll benefit the land members here in Cherokee Village. Right here is only probably 30 of us, but we're getting close to 300 in total.
So if you would, you can hold this up. Yeah, just get used to holding the handle, this part. Yeah. And so what we'll do is that we're gonna run this wax up and down the string just for a small portion. Maybe let's just go up here. And then you wanna rub it in and let the heat get into the string. Use two hands if you like. And this will keep the integrity of your bow. I looked up after we collided, and you had us on film.
Yeah,
so,
I saved the video though. There's no proof.
No?
No proof.
Oh, wow.
Some really awesome tents by Vivasun again, and they're Mylar. At that point, I will have to buy my own grow light and fan, right? But at least the moisture will stay inside, because unfortunately, I don't want to do that. There are definitely, you got to go according to the tree. Yeah, these are tropical fruits. Like I'll be able to do sour sop if I can get somebody to bring me a seed. I'm gonna do a sour sop from Belize. I'm just doing anything, but yeah, go ahead.
So, what zone planting are you
in? In your plan, you want to take the calling clock. I want you to write a clock, make a clock on your paper. And you're only gonna write 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock on that circle. So make a circle, and this will be the last thing. You're gonna write 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So what you're gonna do, they call it the 333 calling clock. You're gonna turn your radio on every 3 hours for 3 minutes on channel 3, starting from the 12 o'clock hour. So at 12 o'clock, if it was a crisis and we all operating on the same plan, I know that y'all turning y'all radio on at 12 o'clock for 3 minutes. Our channel 3 is whatever we designate our channel 3 to be. Let's say we all got together here and determine what our channel 3 is gonna be in this area, and tomorrow something here happens. Well, we already know what we determined our channel 3 was gonna be for our plan A. Plan B might be a different channel 3. But we're gonna turn the radio on starting at 12 o'clock, 3 minutes on channel 3. 3 hours later on 3 o'clock, we're gonna do the same thing. Channel 3 for 3 minutes. 6 o'clock, we're gonna do the same thing. 9 o'clock, same thing. They call it the 3-3-3 calling clock method. So you can begin structuring your family plan around that.
So, yeah, we've got our meat. Now there's another part, and a lot of this process is about getting that gamey flavor out, right? Because we want to appreciate this meat. We're talking about small game right now, but deer is a good source of protein, high source of protein. Think about it, you have animal, and it's lean. You have animals that are just running around the forest and eating natural things. We want those things on our bodies, right? So we want to make sure that we can enjoy it. Another step to the process is to brine it. Now we have some seasonings and things of that nature. You can definitely add that to how you brine it, but there are 2 ways that I'm going to talk about as far as brining. One of those ways for your white meat, per se, that rabbit and that squirrel, is a buttermilk brine. Honestly, think about how, you would or your grandmother would brine chicken and things of that nature. That's how you would do that.
What was our first rule again? Identify your plant. Number 2, leaves of 3, leave it be. And the reason why, let's go into that a little bit. Majority of those leaves of 3 are poisonous. For example, my little fake ivies that's growing, those are what those would look like. Leaves of 3. You see those 3 little points? Those are either gonna be like poison ivy, poison oak, anything like that. Now the great thing about nature is that its cure grows next to the poison. So anytime you come across of it, you will identify things next to it. So poison ivy or poison oak, wild plantain or kudzu could be growing around it, and that's the antidote to the poison. So if you find yourself getting across it, first thing you do is always you wash your hands, don't spread that oil. It gets everywhere in anything and it's hard to come out of, including clothes. So you will wash soap and water, do some alcohol as far as like sanitizer if you have it, and then you can work with the antidote if you know how to identify that plant and work with it.
The process is pretty simple, so I'll just go over quickly like what water bath canning is. And so this is water bath can. This is a jam that I made. This was like strawberries and blueberries. I made this about 2 years ago, and I gave a couple of these away like a couple weeks ago. Really good. So when you're water bath canning, what you're going to do is you're going to get whatever you're canning. So when you're making jam, or jelly. Jelly is like the easiest thing that people start with because you just need fruit juice, some sugar, and pectin. You heat it on the stove until, pectin is I wish I had brought some. Pectin it's like a component that fruit makes that it gels it up. It turns it jelly. So, and so you add that to gel it, and then once it's in that space where it's solid, you spoon it in your jars, and then you're getting ready to water bath can it. So once you've filled it up, now each recipe will tell you something like, it'll tell you how much head space it needs, and that just means the amount of space between the top of the jar and whatever you're put in there. So I'll show you how to measure that.
Hi, my name is Sean Muhammad. I'm from Chicago. It has been a pleasure being out here. I had no idea how it would be But when I got out here, I see what I love is Black people coming together. That right there made me feel a sense of unity. I learned a lot about the pocket theory, about the herbs and stuff. I'm really into that and what herbs that can coincide with one another. And I learned that herbs are all around you, all outside in my yard. I see some herbs.
Oh, this event is just awesome. I've learned a lot since I've been here. I like the archery that I was exposed to. He showed the different types of techniques that you need to use to be successful with archery. I learned a lot about communication. Then I learned a whole lot about apothecary. I think that's how you pronounce it. My tongue got tied. But she was telling us about all these different various herbs and things that we can use outside of medicine to keep the body healthy and functional.
Hi, I'm Palisa. I'm here for the gathering at OZARKS, and it's been very beneficial for me because I've taken the gardening, I've taken the compost, which was excellent. I would suggest that everyone brings their children here. The community was very welcoming, and I think I made some new friends, and I'm excited because I'm purchasing land, and I can't wait to start my process in homesteading.
Very nice event here. You know, the tables is put up nicely, you know. They're getting us good entertainment, you know. Also, the food is great, you know. Just the atmosphere, you know, so you can't ask for no better than that on the good side.
I think this is a good event. That's why I signed up for it when I saw it on the internet. I didn't get the land. I got some land, but I know this is beneficial to every human that needs this information. That's why I come out to try to gain a little bit. And I brought my 14-year-old daughter with me so she could learn, kind of pass on a little bit of this legacy.
I'm Darlene. I have a food truck here in North Little Rock, 1608 Highway 161 in North Little Rock, where we have a soul food truck called Old Lordy's Soul Food, where I love to cook and serve. We have all kinds of soul food, greens, yams, macaroni and cheese, dirty rice, turkey leg.
Let me tell you, if these, I feel that the older generation, the younger generation, we really need to become in tune with what is going on in our society and just be prepared. Whether you believe it or not, or you don't want to see it, preparation is always half the battle. You know, be ready so you don't have to get ready.
Hey, my name is Diamond. I'm coming from Pittsburgh, PA. This was a very life-changing experience. Farrakhan gave me the opportunity to have. I can't even explain the happiness I felt being around people that was like-minded like me. I'm so excited. I really don't even know all the words to give, but I do know that this opportunity gave me a different perspective on life and the goals and where I want to go and bring my family to. And I just see the vision with everybody else. So like, I'm super excited. And the opportunity to buy the land was a steal. And anybody who do or would like to make this accomplishment, use our testimony as a way to see that this dream is really out here, because I dreamt it, but I didn't know it was really a real thing until I came here. He gave us this opportunity, and it's crazy. And I'm so thankful, and like the words that I'm giving to you right now isn't enough. This all right here is just, this is us, you know, and I'm thankful, and I appreciate him so much. And I love this because I already feel like a family with people that we just met. So it's great. This is definitely the best opportunity, and I would recommend people to do this, like, for sure.